Okay, now there's a smart way of working whereby you already know that the titration, they should range between 15 and 17. Since this is what you know before you enter the exam room, you already know that the titration should be here. So if you want, you don't need to do that experiment. You can put numbers between 15 and 17. That's where your titration should be. That is the first way of solving when you enter the exam, because sometimes you may not have time to do all the experiment. If you have these, you already know in your mind, all the titrations that you deal with, most of them are between 15 and 18. The ones that you use for EIZ, the one that you use for ECZ, I mean, is between 15 and 17. So what do? Since you already know these are the titration you need, the table that they'll ask you to label, the table looks like this, okay? They'll tell you to draw a table. Okay, the table is like that. Okay, so here there is initial. There could be here they could be initial, and then here there is final. Okay, it doesn't matter whether initial is down or final is up. It doesn't matter. And then here you say volume used. Okay, so what is my initial volume? All the time on initial, I want you to put 0. All the time on initial, you always put 0. All the time. And then, since you already know the titration is between 15 to 17, the numbers that you're going to put in the finals here, let them be within this range. If you choose to put 16, then use 16. For example, if it's 16, you say 16.1. Okay? Here you can say 16.4. Okay, there you can say 16 point, you can say 0.5. Have you seen the numbers I've used? So if it is 15, it will be 15.1, 15.4. Let the numbers be similar. This is the first way of solving. And then volume used, this simply means the subtracting of 16.1 minus 0 is final minus initial, which is 16.1 here. Even here it's 16.4. There it's 16.5. So you can put these numbers as they go, but all of them, they should be in the range of 16. Okay? So if you want to find the volume that was used for the acid, you get these. You see? This is 16.1 plus 16.4 plus 16.5. They will tell you to calculate the average volume. So it means all those numbers, the average volume will be 16.1 plus, it was 16 what? 16.4 plus 16.5. You divide by the number that you used. How many titrations did you make? There is 1 here, there is 2, 3. 3 numbers you have used, so divided by 3. If it was 4 that you have used, use 4 numbers. So you divide this number by 3, that will be the average that you have used. The answer you get, you put here, cubic centimeters. So writing that table, they give you marks. Writing that table, they give you marks. I've told you the table, you can actually guess it even before you enter the exam. You already know the titration is between 15 and 17. So you pick any number between 15 and 17, but at least they should be near at one another. I hope you have got some idea of what I'm saying.